Does it still say I play Overwatch? Let's switch that. Could have sworn that was fixed. I guess I'm not ready to go live then. I'll be just another moment. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. My phone's just dumb. Alright, let's go ahead and close that. Alright, and let's get back into the game. High CPU usage detected. Why, thank you. Alright, so once again, I don't really have too many goals for this stream. Initially what I wanted to do is I wanted to get ready for the Rito village, but I didn't make the potions or anything yet. So that's still something I'm gonna have to do. But what I want to do is I want to keep my promise that I made last stream, and I want to kill that goddamn Lionel that murdered me so thoroughly. I went out and got another shield. Don't know how much that'll help, but this time things are gonna go differently. This time that Lionel's gonna be put in his place. I'm gonna actually redeem my fucking spirit orbs. I mean, if I had one more, I could get another stamina vessel. Should I get stamina? Yeah, let's get stamina. Who needs health, right? We're only gonna fight a Lionel. One thing that I did do, I went to find some shrines so that we can get those shrines done today. But other than that, we're gonna probably just try to do more stupid shit like fighting a Lionel. But actually, I remember, I think I did prepare for a Lionel fight last time I played. I played a little bit on my own, didn't do anything too. When I play on my own, I just like gather materials and shit, so that I don't have to do that on stream. But I think I did prepare myself a little bit more. Well, for once, I'm gonna have Daruk's protection this time. It came back. So yeah. Let's go. I marked him. All right, let's go show him. Let's go show him who's boss. There he is. That jerk. Think he can see me up here? I don't know why I did that. I'm not even gonna use the dragons. Just because he looks pretty, I guess. Alright, what do I want to do here? I think what I want to do is I want to jump on him. If he gets closer over here and turns around. The thing is that if I'm far away, he's gonna decimate me. Because he will just shoot his arrows at me and blow me up. That doesn't sound like a good thing in my eyes. I'm gonna wait till he turns around and I'm gonna go in. Did he see me? Don't tell me he saw me. No, he was just yawning or something. Do Lionels go to sleep? They don't sleep, do they? No, Bokoblins and Moblins, and maybe even Lizalfos go to sleep. I don't think these guys... Oh, he saw me. Okay. It's time to strike. God damn it, are you kidding me? Oh, there goes that already. Oh yeah, take care of those assholes. No. There's going everything. Well, that was... Okay, this is not gonna end well. Screw that. Oh man. I wasn't prepared for this. Skeletons ruined everything. I think I probably got like 3 of those, so that's gone. And look, here come the bats. Or those just flies. And that skeleton is still being a jerk. I gotta take out that skeleton for anything else. No, he's gonna shoot arrows at me if I leave him. You cunt. Okay, now they're gone. Yeah, I like being ridden. Oh, you got blocked by a fence, pussy. I think Lionels are just like born with abs, they gotta work for them. Just me, or was that one longer? Did you do more spins for that one? Come on. Do something! Don't heal. I just gotta make sure he's taking damage so that he doesn't heal. Oh. Oh my. It's badly damaged. Don't tell me that. Oh! Chris, don't burn. I worked so hard for this. Okay. Well, I guess we can't take it. Where should we drop? Oh man, we got a line of pressure too. Boomerang or this? I said we drop that. Oh man, that's gonna be nice. Just having it there. I know I won't probably use it until like very tough battles start happening. Well, I mean, subjectively. But that's nice to have. That's nice to see there. Oh, I had 2 more. Alright. Thank God. I probably wouldn't have been able to do that had I just had the roof's protection or just the fairies. But those skeletons really messed things up for me. You know, I probably could have done it without either of those if it wasn't for the Skelly Bros. Alright, so... Oh, Mako's streaming Cave Story. Maybe I should have checked them out. I mean, I wish I would have... I'm not getting notifications for Mako's streams. I gotta turn those on. I think I should just like sneak in real quick and say a quick hi. I think I'm gonna do that. I feel bad. I told them I'd watch their stream and I haven't done that yet. I want to encourage them to keep streaming. Here, maybe I'll show you guys what's happening right now. And screen capture. Let's just do a little bit of that. Let's go to them. I don't see anything. Are they actually streaming? Is this like a cutscene? Okay, got it. Hoi. Did they just end? Nope, there we go. I'm not hearing anything. Just dropping in from my beam stream. Okay, bye. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boop. Well, there's that. To be honest, I mainly did that just to see if I could do it, you know, for future reference. But yeah. Now at least I know I can do that. Maybe they feel a little bit happier having had someone say hi to them. Lizard! Damn it. That's a hardy one too. Rupo. No, I do not want to choose what happens to my iPhone computer. Leave me be. Really? Who saw me? They're throwing rocks. You jerk. Come on, face me. Strike me. I'm not getting that can of beans. I remember what happened in my first stream of this. Yes, the perfect meal. Oh shit. That. Nice. Die. Did they give up? There's like, well, Gerald's dead. Let's go eat his meal. You son. God damn it. Come at me. Yeah, let's try a little bit of this. Let's try to make him burn his weapon. Did he die? Oh shit. Okay, yep, good thing I had those fairies. But they're gone now. Unless I have one more. I think I actually have one more. Oh, you deserve a spanking. No, don't use that. That's a very powerful weapon to be squandering. Let's take care of their musician. How about it? That did nothing. I don't even care. That was actually not that bad. Oh, that was dumb. Let's check out what they were stashing. Whatever. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I didn't really lose too much from this encounter, so. This is going well. Let's use this. Why are we wasting our weapons on this guy? No real reason. I mean, here's the reason. Well, shit, now the question's, what weapon do I use from now on? All of them are pretty good. I guess it's a good spot to be in, huh? When you start complaining about all your weapons being too good to use, I think that's when you reach a good spot. Okay, I have some shrines marked. I can't tell which have been done and which haven't. I think they have like a little hint of yellow or something. But being the colorblind bastard that I am. Yeah, it looks like one we haven't done yet. Let's go do that one. Actually, yeah, let's do that one. Wait, that's Otano. Wasn't... Whatever, I'm confusing myself. Let's just go do it. The box looks more full than when I've opened it. That's discerning. Discerning? Disheartening? I'm not very good at the English, just so you know. Monsters have a hard time detecting you if you press L. Okay. Yeah. That's what I do in real life. I just press L. Then all the monsters go away. Except for the ones in my head. Some items like bows allow you to target things by tilting. Is that supposed to be Nintendo Switch or the Wii U gamepad? I'm using a Pro controller, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, this shrine. Agana apparatus. Oh. I'm supposed to go up there. I knew that. Okay. Wow. This shrine is amazing. Go. Go, but don't go too fast. Go, you jerk. There we go. Thank you. Okay, now comes the real test. Yay! I wasn't expecting that to work, to be honest. There's a chest in there, though. Can I just, like, jump on in there? Probably has to be lower than that. First try. I was expecting to mess that up, like, at the very end. I always hate puzzles that make it very easy to mess up at the very last second. It's not gonna undo my progress if I use this again, right? Oh. Can I actually jump from here? Yeah. Oh wait, how am I gonna get out? Oh god, all these bows. I guess we'll drop this one. Yeah, these bows aren't very strong, but they shoot very straight, right? That's the thing. A bow passed down through the Sheikah tribe, concentrated before drawing the string, will allow you to target distant enemies as easily as those nearby. Alright, so I'm guessing the more time I spend charging a shot, the farther it'll go? That sounds pretty good, especially for taking out, like, those tower guys with their horns. Alright, I'll reserve that for the air ensemble then. I like how the monks are trying to be like, oh, this trial tested your resourcefulness, or your courage, or your strength. Really, they're just fucking with you. What do you mean resourcefulness? That was a maze. You just gotta find the right way through. Resourcefulness. Maybe it tested my like first grade problem solving skills. Test my English. That would mess me up a lot more than these mazes you're giving me. Alright, there's one. I think we can just walk to the next one. I don't want to have to be teleporting everywhere. That's no fun. Actually, while we're here, we could do the lab stuff, the Hateno lab stuff. I guess I could do some story stuff, but it's not really important. Not story like side quest stuff, but that's not really that important, is it? Alright, so there's a flame here. There it is. I need a torch. I don't have a weapon out. I need a torch. Is there a torch here? Huh, you need that? Take it. I'll explain to the villagers. You eat your fill. I mean, I don't really need it. I mean, I guess I could use it as a torch. I don't know how long it'll last. Nice, new shield. That's kind of sad. Explain to the villagers you gotta eat your soup with your hands now. Do that. Tell little Timmy that if he can't carry the soup through the gaps in his skinny little fingers, then he can't eat. I don't know why little Timmy is always the name of choice whenever I'm referring to a random non-existent child. Hello. What a nice breeze. I don't carry that tang of salt on it though. What do you mean? Oops, I forgot we just met. I was reminiscing about my hometown of Laurel Village. Oh yeah, I remember Laurel. It took me forever. I went through the whole game not knowing that village existed. Probably because I never talked to her. And then, like, post-game, I was like, isn't there something down here? I mean... Am I thinking of the right village? Am I in the wrong village? What I'm thinking of is, like, it's up here, right? Somewhere up here? Where's Kakariko? No, I'm right. No, I'm wrong. Akala. Akala is where I'm looking for, huh? Alright, we'll go to Akala. Maybe. I don't know, I'm so lost. Let's do something here. Since we're here anyway. Oh, good day, stranger. Are you some kind of wanderer? Interesting, that could work out. You look handy with a bow. Mind helping a poor farmer out? What do you need? Woohoo, lucky feeling you were the answer. Okay. So, need to hunt some deer. They're overpopulating these days, and it's destroying the forest. That's why I was hoping you could hunt all the deer you can in 1 minute, okay? Is there a kick to this? A trick? Well, I guess it helps use a strong bow. Mow them down one shot. And of course, if you want, get close enough to deer and line up your shot without them noticing you. So, you think you can do it? Yeah, piece of cake. Why 1 minute, though? Are they gonna repopulate if I don't kill them all in 1 minute? Alright, hopefully I'm skilled enough of a bow. Is this my strongest bow? Yeah, pretty much. I swear, 4. Oh god. I hate these deer. I did it. Oh. Come on, deer. Deer, what are you doing? What's that deer doing? Do you see him climb that mountain? It's like, he's a mountain goat. I thought it was a deer, he's a mountain goat. Alright, I lost. Yeah. That was pretty beans, let me think. You got 3 deer? Thanks for doing your part. Wow, you know how much those arrows cost me? You leave me alone. Alright, so we'll walk to this shrine then. What are all these markers for? Was I marking shrines or something? Towers, maybe? Didn't mark that tower. Ho ho! Think he's just a cheery guy, or he's just likes to say what he's doing at all times? Goat. Gotta love that goat meat. Damn it. What? Oh, big boy alert. Actually, I got this thing. It's a stone smasher. Are you gonna climb that ass, Link?
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
Ah, Daruk's protection. Thanks, Daruk. I was really in a pickle there. Don't know what I would have done without you. Can't thank you enough. There's my arrow from earlier. Do I hear the tingling cling clangs of a nut boy? Oh, look at that. I think I get them all with like a bomb arrow. Nope, it's raining. I guess I could do this instead, huh? GG. Easy. No re. I still don't know what no re means. This looks suspicious. It's a giant hole. I'm gonna get down there and a wave of enemies is just gonna spawn, huh? I knew it. Where's he going? He's looking for his friends. He's like, where'd you go? Oh, it's so sad. I'm sorry. But not really. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Don't know why I was expecting the soup ladle to work. Not that I'll exactly miss it. Oh man, are we gonna be able to get out of here? Yeah. We good. Swiggity swooty. I am coming for the booty. Hey Skelebros, you suck. Just so you know. Had an experience with one of your friends earlier. Wasn't pleasant. I gotta tell you, I think he's giving you guys a bad name. You guys are kind-hearted friends of all. I mean, some of my closest friends are skeletons, you know. I would even say that maybe part of me has a skeleton inside of me. I feel like I'm part skeleton, at least some degree. But I gotta say, you guys are being real jerks recently. Yeah, you better run. Meat bag. There it is. Shrine boy. And there's our horsey. What are you doing? Oh, this is a Yiga clan member, isn't it? Yeah, why not? What I really want, what I really need is the hero's life. Spooky! Oh man, you got me. I wasn't expecting this. You know, this weapon from earlier was almost broken, right? Come on, hummus. We've got work to do. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one was a puzzle. You had to shoot the statue with glowing eyes. If you'd call that a puzzle, I guess. I just happened to show up exactly when his eyes started glowing, so maybe that was luck. Maybe it would have been more of a puzzle had I had to figure out the riddle. Using more of an effective pairing. Okay. It's really late. Maybe one of these beans will wake me up. Hopefully we don't have to find out tonight. Oh man, look at that. Oh! That could have spelled disaster. Hey, Deathball. Hope you're having a good day. I probably had to use this thing, huh? Oh! Ah! You doing okay, Deathball? Alright, bye. Was I supposed to be like keeping him with me? Him. I've established his gender. There's a chest up there. I want to get it. I guess I'll... Oh god, that's bright. Oh man, my eyes failing me? How old am I? I don't know how old I am, guys. I'm really confused. It's hot dog night all over again. Okay. It's a spear. It's got a little hook. Like one of those vibrators I always see. That is what I've seen, right? There actually are like vibrators of that little hooky thing at the end for I don't know, your butt. Okay. I don't know whether there's lasers there, but yeah, I guess it's fine. What kind of puzzle was that? Come on, you can do better than that. Did I miss a treasure? Maybe there's a treasure that I missed. Maybe that would have made it harder if I tried to get all the treasure. But honestly, it's like half the treasures were always weapons and such. And I can't take every weapon that I see. I can only take the best. So you're gonna be handing me a Boko club or whatever. That's not gonna roll. Look at me using slang. I'm hip. I'm cool. I say roll instead of work. Nobody likes work. That's why I don't. You see, I don't work. I just do things for money that I don't want to do. Every weekday at a set time. Is that a shrine? It's telling me there's a shrine. It's not telling me the shrine that I've already been in, right? Maybe we'll find another shrine. It's not talking about this one, right? Yeah. Where's that shrine? It's closer over there. Maybe we'll find it, maybe we won't. I'm not planning to get every shrine. What I'm planning to do is get max stamina, and then maybe like 10 hearts, and then fight Ganon. How many would that take? Okay, I need 5 more stamina segments to get max stamina. 5 times 4 is 20. And then, how many hearts do I have? 6? 4 times 4 is 4, 8, 16. So 36. I would need 36 more shrines. Minus 5, so I need 31 more shrines. If I wanted to do that much. I might not even want to do that much. Actually, no, I need 31 minus 4 is 27. I need 27 more shrines because the Rito village Divine Beast will give me a heart. Where are we going? We're not going the proper direction. How did we get so mixed up on this? How do we get so turned around? You're gonna have to climb this mountain just so we can get back on track. More of a hill. You can do it, Hummus. I believe in you. It's okay. You just go when you feel like it. So you won't. You will jump off a cliff against my will, but you won't climb that little ledge for me. Hummus must really hate me. Oh, hey, buddy. Ha! Yeah. Oh no, you ran over a pigeon. I'm sorry. Meat! Arby's. We have the meats. What kind of meat does Arby have? Is it like beef and chicken or buffalo wings? Buffalo wings aren't made of buffaloes, right? Or are they? Are they made of bison? No. Buffalo wings are made of wings of a buffalo. There we go. I knew I was getting mixed up a little bit. But you have to find buffaloes with really small buffaloes with really small wings, cause the wings are always really small, right? And they have small bones, so you maybe all buffaloes have wings. Maybe you just can't see them because they're so small. It's hidden under their fur, but buffaloes can fly. According to all known laws of gravity and science, a buffalo should not be able to fly. Yet it does anyway, because they don't care about your rules. I'm paraphrasing, but I believe that was a line from the B movie. Alright, we're almost back to where we started. Well, I sure do love going in circles. Go, Hummus. Hummus, where are your legs? You got this. I believe in you. Take your time. Look, it's that guy from earlier. See, he is a capable horse. Why can't you be capable? I shouldn't be comparing my horse to other horses. This is gonna make him feel worse. You're pretty good the way you are a horse, but you could be even better if you did exactly as I said. This is not the way to go. I thought there'd be a branching path here. Hummus, I will put you on a slice of toast and consume your flesh. How much do you think Elmer's glue factory will pay me for this horse? Oh, I actually hit it. I mean, I might as well get its flesh, right? Its flesh was made out of a nut. They're the true nut boys. Lane's got a good throwing arm. It's just a little bit of water. Horse, I love you, but I also hate you at the same time. And you do it to yourself. Do I hear nut boy? I thought I heard a nut boy. I thought I saw a nut boy. I did see a nut boy. Alright, I think this is when we need a good bow. A good straight bow. Look at that. How long do you think it would take to travel? That long. Is my horse still walking? God damn it, this nut. Too soon? Too soon still? Too soon? There we go. The first one's so easy. do you think you're going? Fight them like a man. Like me. Do you think using Daruk's protection is being a little cheap? I think it's negating a lot of skill and responsibility from my part. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't be using Daruk's protection. I never used it when I played the game on my own. I always had it turned on. The only one I used was Miva's Grace, because that one was necessary on my part. I was awful at that game. At this game. I know why I'm referring to it as if it was a different game. It's the same game. Shut up. They got treasure. How about... Oh, you cunt. I was gonna steal their weapons. So what did I say earlier about Daruk's protection? Do I have any really small healing foods? There we go. Oh man. Face me. Where do you come from? Like most of his health back. Batter up. Get him, horses. Horse has been my ally in this battle so far. I see no reason for them to stop. I got his back against the wall. This is gonna be hopefully good. I have another great one of those. Well, there went that. Oh, Jesus. I think the Boko shield is probably better than my current shield. Let's go ahead and take that. How is that better than my current shield? My current shield is actually made to be a shield. This is just a plank of wood. Not even a plank of wood, it's like wood bark. Oh, that shield. That's a pretty cool looking shield. Oh, it was just a lighting. That's one I've seen before. It happened again. Horse is pulling his weight in these recent battles. Maybe he does love me. Or she, as we established earlier. You think that shield that he dropped is better than my current one? Yeah, that's way better. Alright, where's their treasure? It was up here. Wow, it's gonna be like a green ruby. These treasures have been sucking so far. That's actually kind of bad too. Not as bad as a green rupee, but it's definitely not good. Alright, where's the next shrine? Next shrine is down there by the stable. I don't think that's necessary. Let's just skip to the ending. I win, and all they have is a bunch of rusty weapons. Oh yeah, this shrine. I remember that. That was a bad idea. Or maybe it was a genius idea. Let's do it again. Beautiful. I don't know how I'm gonna get out, but at the moment I don't care. $33 deaths. Really, huh? Where does the time go? 33 beans. You think we're gonna get to 100 by the... Nah. Nah, we definitely won't make it to 100 by the end of the playthrough. Maybe we will. That's probably how that should have been done. Probably. I'm not 100% certain. Let's try that. Maybe not quite. Wow. Perfect. That's what I call perfect. Is it gonna do a thing? It did a thing. Alright, you think we can do this? I think we can do this. Treasure. Was there any treasure in this shrine? Did I miss out on some amazing boss-ass treasure? I feel like I did. I don't know, I'm not certain. I can't be certain because, you know, I didn't see any. But I feel like I missed maybe some treasure. There it is! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna... It's some money, yeah. I guess it's alright. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna need that 50 rupees for, but maybe I will. And there we go. Another spirit orb. And full health. Nice. I was running a little low there. Gonna have to eat a meal, but the monk gave me his life, and then he died. Some weapons will come across as special properties to set them apart from others of the class, such as superior durability or above average attack power. I didn't say good, it just says above average. It's like, yeah, it does 20 more damage than this weapon, but it's still kind of shit. Would you miss? Well, let me show you. You missed me getting that. The Savage Lino Crusher. You're just in time to see me swat this fly. Come here, fly. He's on my screen. I'm gonna have to go up there and murder him. Where'd you go? He's gone. I'll kill him later. Yeah, we killed the Lionel and it didn't take any deaths. I didn't use Daruk's protection or any fairies, by the way, in case you're curious. I did it all with my skill. I don't remember, but was that from the guy you were trying to kill last time? Yeah, it was from him. Basically, I did the exact same thing, except this time I had Daruk's protection and fairies. Maybe that was cheating. I'll tell you what. Before I end my That's Bean stream, because it will be coming to an end, probably soon, I will kill a gold Lionel without Daruk's protection. I might use fairies, because it's kind of bullshit when he gets a kill. When he kills me in the middle of a perfect dodge, but I'll kill a gold one without any of the shit. And right as you join, my frames get choppy. It should probably fix itself in a second. I'm gonna buy these guys because these might give me some warm potions, or help me make warm potions for Dorito stuff. So I've marked a few shrines. That's what I did offline. I didn't do too much else. But there's some shrines I was going to do today. And if I happen to die in the process, well, that's beans, right? I show up on my own recommended channels, and that's funny and dumb. I mean, do you watch yourself stream a lot? You can't really blame the system if it's accurate. Sorry I missed your stream. I would have just watched your stream instead of streaming myself. But for some reason, Twitch automatically gives me notifications for everyone that I follow. Except for the smaller channels. Like people that don't have more than 1,000 viewers per night don't show up on my notifications. I will have to manually change that. He just picked up his friend's arm. Dude, your friend needs that. How else is he gonna play with his bone? Yeah, I do that too. I just watch a little bit of my... Where's my horse? I used to do that. Well, I mean, I still kind of do it, but it's more occasional than it used to be. I used to watch my streams for a little bit and like jump in between, like, you know, scenes and whatnot, just to see if, you know, things didn't turn to shit cakes. 'Cause it used to do that. I'll stream games that my computer wasn't capable of streaming properly, and thus it'd look really bad. I don't know, it automatically enabled notifications for everyone. Like, I used Twitch before notifications were even a thing. And it automatically did it for everyone. I'm guessing because I started watching, recently, I started watching more smaller YouTubers. Smaller streamers. And, I'm guessing, I don't know, it just doesn't auto-do it anymore, so I'll have to do it myself. You don't use a mic while you stream? You don't, like, talk to viewers or anything? Just wondering, my friend does that too, or he would do that if he was streaming more often. I don't know, that seems a little weird to me. It seems a little weird to be watching someone play something live and not hear their voice. Maybe that's just because I watch a lot of streamers that talk and stuff. But like, the same thing goes with face cams. I guess a lot of people like face cams and stuff. I don't see the reason for it. Maybe that's just because I'm ugly, but... You want to in the future? Oh. Well, I mean... You could act like me and just ramble. Like, when I have no one to talk to, I just kind of ramble. I mean... It's not great, but it's something. And I like talking about it. Sometimes there's something I want to talk about. Anything I want to talk about today? Not really. I have a story from earlier. Earlier I went to the mall with my some of my family members. Were buying some clothes for my my grandfather's funeral that's gonna be happening soon. Not to you know, bring down the mood, but it's something we had to do. And I got a shirt. I got like a black shirt, and my mother's like, no, your grandma doesn't want you to wear dark clothes. Doesn't want to wear black. Like, oh, well, can I wear dark clothes? Like, yeah, just not black. And I went and got some different clothes, and I got like a purple or like a dark blue shirt, and like a dark green shirt, or like dark gray. And she's like, no, you can't buy those shirts. And I was like, why not? He's like, because it's the brand. I was like, what? He's like, the person who owns that brand donates their money to the Church of Satan. And I was like, what are you talking about? This shirt was made in Indonesia. How is the person who's making these shirts donating to the Church of Satan or whatever? How do you know that? So I couldn't buy those shirts either because apparently they're satanic. Just noisy around your living situation. I mean, it's noisy here too, but a lot of the noise I can drown out with my rambling, don't you think? But it was bizarre to me because I was like, hold on, I've never heard anyone, like, you know, people in my family, they say like, oh, I've seen ghosts, or, you know, I've been in a haunted house. It's like, yeah, it sounds crazy, but it's like, well, I don't know, maybe if I was in their position, I would believe in ghosts too. But I've never had someone tell me, no, you can't buy that shirt because it's satanic. The world's a crazy place, huh? Yeah, this mic's supposed to have like several settings. I don't know, there's normal mode where it just does whatever. This mode's supposed to focus on my voice and not display anything else. And I think this one's supposed to capture the whole room. And yeah, I don't know if it's quite doing its job. Oh yeah, I guess if there's other people nearby, you don't want them listening. Yeah, I live in like a weird situation where it's like my door doesn't have a lock on it. So if I want to keep people out, I gotta like put something gross in the doorknob so they don't open it. I don't do that. Usually I just prop a shoe a shoe under my door. And if somebody tries to get in, I have a few seconds to mute the mic before they struggle their way in. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that that'd be really good for me to maybe not have my own place, but have a living situation where I'm more like free to do whatever I want. I mean, the thing is, I kind of had to graduate college for that, and it's not looking so great so far. It's looking like I might have like another 4 years or so. Maybe not that much, but it looks like it's gonna be taking a while before I graduate and get a job. Not only that, but my original plan was to move in with like my friends and whatnot. But they seem to always be changing their mind, and I really don't like that. That scares me. I hate to be like all ready to like, pack up and move to a house and then have it, oh, you know what? I kind of don't want to, so I'm not going to. Because that's something they totally do. Was I supposed to bring something with me? The ball? What? Um... Yeah, I'll cheese the puzzle. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't have to keep it pressed. I just had to. I just had to stand on it for just the right amount of time. I mean, why not just tell people you're a streamer? I mean, hopefully they'll respect that. I mean, I didn't tell anyone I know that I'm a streamer, mainly because they'd be like, what the heck is that? What are you doing? Are you some sort of cam whore? No one I live with really understands the internet. They're either too young or too old. There's something up there. It's not really in your comfort zone? Telling them that you're a streamer? Would that make you uncomfortable? Yeah, I guess that can make... I don't know. I think as long as I don't tell anyone that, I'm worshipping Satan in there, then I should be pretty good. Oh. God damn it. I want to cheese this so bad. I don't want to do it the way they want me to do it. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. Next time I'm just going to drop a bunch of apples. No! Me no likey. I don't want that in my inventory. I'm going to sell that. Whoa! Did you see that? Oh, there's some barrels there. You could tell them something else, maybe they are the kind of family that would respect if you're worshiping Satan. Just say, hey, I'm going to do a summoning circle. You guys keep it down. I want to make sure I get the words right. And just go stream for half an hour. Come out and be like, nothing. Nothing happened. I'll try again next week. Don't ask what all this pig's blood is for. Unless you really want to know. I'd probably be exiled from this apartment if I told anyone I was worshiping Satan. The thing is, like, the Church of Satan, right? It's not really like they don't really believe in Satan, right? It's kind of like a joke. It's like, oh, if we have to respect Christians or, you know, Catholics or whatever, then they should respect us. And it's like, no, you don't actually believe in it. It's like, so what? Who says the Christians actually believe in what they're standing for? Maybe it's just for like tax purposes that they have a church. Because that is a thing. Some like churches are just fronts so they don't have to pay, you know, like government taxes or whatever it is. So I don't know much about politics, but it's something like that. Someone in one of my college classes, he met with the head of a Church of Satan. I don't think nearby. Hopefully not nearby my like, you know, hometown. But he met with him, and apparently it was pretty chill. He had like dinner with or breakfast with him, and of course I was like, "Did you have deviled eggs?" And fucking stupid me. And apparently it's actually a very feasible thing that they're doing. They're not actually like worshiping anyone. They're just kind of like, you know. But there actually is like a separate section of people that are really religious, but they believe in a different teaching about Satan, which is that he was actually like a hero. Satan was actually like a hero in their own understanding of, you know, God and religion. And it's really weird thinking about that. Because like in our eyes, like if we think of someone worshiping Satan, we think like, oh, they're evil, they're demonic. But in someone else's eyes, it's like, well, you know, maybe Satan was misunderstood. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not deep enough for religion. I'm not deep enough for politics. I'm not even deep enough for puns. It's like, what am I good for? So I can talk about like, oh, you know, oh, all these people, you know, them and their religion, stupid them, right? It's like, well, what am I doing? I'm playing a game where I'm a naked man running around killing goblins. Satan just wanted to be a painter? I think you're mixing up Satan and Hitler here. Hitler would have been a great painter, but he chose the easy route. That's a quote from Ken M. Just so you know. You think Satan likes puppies? I think it's hard for someone not to like puppies. You gotta be a real bastard if you don't like puppos. What are you doing? Okay. There's treasure over there. You don't like doggos? Were you a cat person? Depends on the kind of dog. Are you prejudiced against little puppers? What do they do? What do they do to you to deserve that? Are you allergic? I know a guy who's definitely allergic to like cats. But he just loves cats so much that he's just around cats all the time. And whenever we like go to Petco, he's like in the cat section dying because he can't resist. There's a few categories of dogs. That's really mean. I like all dogs equally. Well, that's not true. I like my dogs more than I like other people's dogs. I guess I'm prejudiced too. Okay. Hopefully we don't drown. Oh yeah, I also got a bunch of stamina while you're gone. I redeemed my orbs for only stamina. Okay. I see how it is, punk. I actually don't care enough to kill him. You jerk. Now he's gonna die. Chihuahuas? I got 2 chihuahuas, my bro. My scro. They're pretty cute when they're not vicious. I don't know, my chihuahuas are weird. They're not like normal chihuahuas. They're like they still got the high-pitched barks and like the weird whimpers, but they're not like as like skinny and like vibrating as other chihuahuas. They're kind of just like small huskies with really high voices. I don't know, I like dogs a lot more than I like cats. Cats seem like they're kind of mean. Like, I've never heard a story about a cat, like a grown cat, not a kitten, a cat that was nice. Like, everyone I know who has a cat, it's like, nah, he's mean as hell, and he will scratch the shit out of you. But nah, he's alright. It's like, wait, what do you mean he's alright? Like, you tell me he scratches you up, you tell me he shits on your face, and you're like, nah, he's alright? Oh, hey. I didn't even see you guys. I mean, not that cats deserve any hate, but I don't see how they're better than a good loyal doggo. What's the point of this? Why did I fight for my life here? I fought for my right to party. I've known the wrong kind of cats. I haven't known any cats. Nobody will let me near their cats. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a dog person, but whenever it's like, hey, can I see your cat? He's like, no. He's like, why not? He's like, cuz I don't want you around my cat. I think it's because they know they had to go get their cat, and their cat will run for them if they try to catch him. A blob of fur who will get upset and attempt to bite / scratch you if you're being stupid with him. But if you aren't annoying him, then he's surprisingly cuddly. Well, that's the thing. Where's the line between being annoying to a cat and you know, keeping your boundary, keeping your space? Because my dog, I just go to him whenever I want, and then he's cool. I don't want to be on my cat's schedule, so if I want to cuddle with my dog, I just go do it. But the cat, he's like, nah, talk to me after I've had my biscuits. Oh, okay, so like I'm pulling on his tail, like digging into his ears, maybe he'll get upset. There was one cat I saw at Petco that I liked, though. I named him Spazzy, because he was spazzy. I was volunteering with a couple of my friends at Tails, Fur, and Whiskers, is that what it's called? Just moving some cages around and whatnot. And there's one cat there that was really spazzy, and I loved him. He's probably adopted now, but at the time he was all alone. Would have loved to have picked that kitty. He's not fond of being picked up, but it lets me sometimes. But like if you try to touch his legs, paws, or most of his head, put a pet at belly, he's not a fan of that, and sometimes he just wants to be left alone. That sounds more human than pet. That sounds like how you would treat like your friend or your family, you know. This is quite a predicament I got myself in, huh? Alright. There's a blue one still left. What are you doing, buddy? Sorry, I'm not really focusing on the chat. I will after I finish these last two guys off. Oh! Oh, he's healing. Did the guy just give up? Dude, he just abandoned his friends. Alright, what were you saying? Basically, if you approach him, you try to touch him, blah blah blah, sudden movements. He won't randomly jump on you, other one's secret, but he just keeps trying to put water glass. I know, cats, there's one thing for cats, they sound way quirkier than dogs. Probably because of their advanced level of movement. If that's what you want to call it. Where'd your shield go? You get a pretty cool shield. I think it's even worth fighting this guy. Might not be. It might be more trouble than it's worth. Let's try doing a thing. Why did I knew it wasn't going to be worth it. God damn it. Alright, so cats, and I guess she plays a bit rough, but that's not actual bad intention. Last one, most affectionate of the three, lol. Except he just won't stay in place when she goes in my lap. But she keeps trying to put her face into my glass of water, legs, and pet. Are you naming all three of your cats? That's what's going on. I thought you were naming 3 different types of cats. Like ones that'll do one thing, and other ones that'll do another thing. Yeah, I know all cats are different. They're not all Satan. Alright, we're gonna spin. I forgot to do the thing again. God damn, I keep forgetting. It's like I think like, oh, I'm setting things up. What did I set up? I set up the thing, I set up the other thing. Blah 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 blah. What am I doing? That's not what I meant to do. Let's do that. What do I even do, right? What do you even do? Alright. We're gonna go for our first bean for the night. There's no sound. You're supposed to have sound. It doesn't mean anything if there's no sound. Alright, well, there it is. Oh, God. I gotta turn the lights. I can't actually distinguish the type of beans. Alright, this one's smoothie or dead fish. Jesus Christ. I should organize my beans. I think that'd be a good use of my time if I spent the time to organize my beans into like sections. Here, I think this is it. Maybe. No, it has smaller spots. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Is it gonna be good? Yeah. Yeah, apologies for that. I don't know why. The beans broke my stream. Uh, well, they didn't have anything I needed anyway, so I'm gonna make an executive decision and just get the hell out of here. All right, so where to next? Yeah, look at that. Rip. Rest in peace, Link, and along with the rest of Hyrule. Oh, that's kind of morbid, isn't it? Link dies, right? And the game acknowledges that Link dies. Does that mean like in another timeline, Link and Hyrule is just destroyed? Hold on, I'm curious. Wait, is that when I died just now, or is that when I died a while ago? Did I just happen to die at like the exact same time I died earlier, or exact same place? Let's check him out. Let's see what's he doing. That's me. It doesn't show that I actually died. Why does it show that one death from early? What is this? See, I went and got... I don't know, man. I don't know. Did I die here before? Is this the second time I've died here? I don't know. Hero's Path is borked as well. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's not borked again. Actually, I dropped some frames. This is the first time that's happened in a while. I mean, it's gotten choppy, but I've never dropped frames. Like, actual frames. Usually it's just because my stream's bad quality, but this time it's because the stream actually dropped frames. That's concerning me, because if that continues to happen, that's something I'm definitely going to have to fix. Is that what I was supposed to do? For some reason I thought that would be a Korok puzzle. There was a thing when it started buffering for a few seconds, and then frames dropped and latency to broadcaster went to 15 seconds. So I reloaded stream, bring it back to 7 seconds. My internet's pretty bad here. I think that's an experimental thing Twitch is doing, where it's like people with better connection to the host can actually see the stream closer. And I don't know if it's just personally like your internet, or I don't know if I had that set up is what I meant to say. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just Twitch, maybe it's a combination of me and Twitch, maybe it's you and Twitch. I wouldn't blame your internet just yet. And it's raining, so I can't climb this. Can't see the other guys. What's the point in doing this? What do they have? Oh, they have a treasure. I can't get it though because it's rain. Oh, it's not raining anymore. Like when I did my first stream a while ago, was like 11 p.m. or so. I had a 2500 bit rate without realizing. I had no issue whatsoever. But earlier, someone else was on the internet, 1500 bit rate, and 50% of the frames were dropping. I lowered to 1000 and it didn't help until everyone went to bed. Lol. Then frames stopped dropping. I know, I definitely want to experiment more with my streams, because I know my bit rate and stuff isn't exactly This isn't exactly up to snuff. Actually, I think it's set right now to like 2500. Let's check. No, right now it's set to 1500. 720p. Really? Am I running at 720? Why is this up here say 1080? Should I change that? I don't know what's happening. Honestly, it's so messed up. Oh, look at that. So yeah, I definitely want to do more of that. The thing is that I never have anyone that actually wants to help me, like, check it out. So I have to do it all myself. And it gets a little tiring after a bit. I'm just gonna grab this. Oh, don't need it. Alright, see ya. Are you kidding me? There we go. Are they following me? One of them seems to be. Nah, you gave up. Nah, I wouldn't ask that of you. If anything, I can really figure out myself. The thing is that it changes from game to game. Like, I can stream this and have occasional choppiness. I can stream Overwatch, and that's perfectly fine as far as I know. Or I could stream, like, Tower Climb, and then that's also great, but then there's latency or what, I don't know. I think the best solution would be to stop streaming. Does that sound like a good idea? That'll fix all my problems. No, it's fine. I'll do it one day. I think the biggest problem for me is putting time aside for doing that exclusively. I'll do it sometime when I have free time. Maybe I'll do it sometime this summer when my classes are done and I only have to focus on work. Which might be in a couple weeks. How long has it been? How long has my school year been? I think it's like a 6-week class. And I'm on week 4. Maybe I only have like 2 more weeks. Or maybe I have 4 more weeks. I don't know. But there's going to be a period coming up when I don't have classes and all I have is work. And I'll probably use that time to try to perfect my stream, so to speak. I do appreciate it, but it's also one of those things where, like, even if I'm okay with it and you're okay with it, some part of me is just uncomfortable doing that. Like, even if you're completely fine, even if you want to do it, there's still a part of me that's just like, I don't want to make you do that, right? Do you know what I mean? Do you ever have that feeling when it's like someone insists on helping you, but he's like, yeah, but I really don't want to burden you with that? And they're like, no, I'm fine. I really would do it. But like, yeah, but still, I kind of just don't want to make you do that. I hear Korok. I don't know. It's a personal thing. I'm too proud as like as a man, as a white male. That's not white. Look at that. Wow. You can hardly even see them. I don't know. Like I said, I just rather do it myself. I think that'd be most comfortable for me, at least. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Honestly, I have like brain damage. I can't quite place it. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure there's a psychological reason behind it. It probably has a name. And that's what's stopping me from wanting you to do that. No, I want to have brain damage. It gives me an excuse for being stupid. I'd rather have brain damage than just genuinely be stupid. Did I do that shrine? I did. Where are the other shrines? Did I do that? I can't tell, I'm colorblind. The middle would be like orange, I think, or yellow. God damn, I hate being colorblind. Was that all the shrines I had saved? That might have been all the shrines. Is that one? I can't tell. God damn it. I think it's just like general, you know, invertness. Like I know I'm streaming and like I'm welcoming people to come watch me stream, but like, I still consider myself an introvert, you know. I still find myself to be more shy than I am open. Really, nigga? Oh. The only difference is that the middle would be like yellow if I haven't done it yet. But it's also possible that I've done all of them. That I have marked anyway. So I'm just gonna look for something else to do in the meantime. You got any suggestions? I think there's like a maze up here. We can go do the maze. Oh, you know what would be hilarious? If there was a Lionel in the maze. Wouldn't that be great if the maze just had a line on it? Like the story of Icarus. How he's locked away in the maze. Was that Icarus? Am I thinking of a completely different story? Alright. When I was little, my dad used to tell me stories before bed. And a lot of the times the stories would be like Bible stories. Because, you know, I was raised in a religious family. No harm in that, you know. They believed in God, they wanted me to go to heaven, so they taught me about Jesus. And he told me a story of Icarus. I don't know if that's a biblical story. For some reason, when I think of it, I gotta sell that. When I think of Icarus, I think of more like Greek mythology for some reason. Or maybe not Greek, maybe something else. But yeah, he told me the story of Icarus. Or maybe it was someone else that just happens to be very similar to Icarus. Yeah, that'd be amazing, not gonna lie. No, I hate you. I'm kidding. They told me a story of Icarus, and how it went is Icarus and his dad were locked away at like a center of a maze. And in the maze there was like a minotaur. And the minotaur would hunt down like anyone who tried to escape the maze. If it caught you, then it would kill you. And he didn't want him or his son to die. So what he did, he started collecting feathers from the birds that flew in and out of the maze. And he waxed from probably like candles or some stupid shit. And he made wax wings. You probably know the story of Icarus, but I started telling the story and I'm going to continue. And so he gave a pair of wings to his son. He says, "Stay close to me, you know." Alright, hello. He's like, "I don't want you getting too far away from me." And so they put on their wings and they start flying. Sounds like my internet's really taking a dump tonight. My thing didn't fucking shit, did it? Yeah, it's dropping frames. Yeah, it's probably me. Oh my god. Yeah, my internet's been really shit recently. I don't know why. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cancel my story time. Bible stories with Plushie. I'm gonna have to cancel that for a moment. Oh. You said dead because, okay. Oh no. Well, hold on, it's not telling me my stream is dead. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna cut the stream here.
Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started. Retrieve.
Well, Twitch is being a bunghole. If that happens again, I'm probably just gonna end the stream, because that's something that shouldn't be happening. It seems like that's a fairly new problem. Well, here's my dealio. In my room, I don't have very good internet connection. I don't have good Wi-Fi. And there's no Ethernet cable leading from my router to my room. So I have this special handy dandy little device here, which takes Ethernet from the router, connects to a power line, travels through the power line, out this power line, and transfers the Ethernet from the power line to my computer. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's how it works. And I think what happened is recently some family was in my house, and they were bringing their kids, and their kids were destroying everything that they could, and their parents refused to do anything about it. And I think one of the things that they chose to destroy was my little Ethernet thing, so I'm gonna have to go fix it, make sure it's connected properly and whatnot. Yeah, I don't like kids either, but I mean, that's kind of hypocritical, don't you think? We were kids at once. I mean, I don't think I was ever really a brat. I think usually I just listened to my parents and did whatever they told me to do. Hopefully I did most of the time. But this is a good segue back into the Icarus story. Which I'm pretty sure was made up just so people can say that's why you should always listen to your parents, because if you fly too close to the sun and don't listen to your parents, you gonna die. Like Icarus. Alright, let's do something else stupid tonight. How about it? I don't know if you caught it earlier, but I said if this continues, I'll probably cut the stream there and try to come back when I get my shit together. Look at this beautiful boy. What should we go for first? His crotch? I think his crotch. Let's get his crotch. Actually. Hey, big boy. Maybe this isn't the best bow to use for this, because this one zooms in real close. Ethernet cables going along through the walls everywhere to every room. That's what I was talking about earlier. Did you hear me talk about my Ethernet? I don't know if it's the same thing, but mine goes through the power lines or something like that. I don't know exactly how that works. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's not without faults. Which actually I haven't realized any faults until recently, which is this stream. Not only that, but also the Overwatch stream, which I feel like you left quite abruptly. I was kind of worried because I was like, wait, where did Mako go? Did I offend them? I hope I didn't offend them. They just left without saying goodbye. Did I offend you? Did you get over it? Alright, we're running kind of low on weapons. Easy. House was newly built just for us. We came in before construction was finished, before they closed up the walls, and spent a few days running cables along every room. And yeah, I was annoyed at stuff, so I figured I'd just go to bed. Oh, well, sorry about that. I didn't mean to annoy you. I felt like I was, so that's why I stopped immediately after. But yeah, if you're able to go to bed, that's good news, though, right? Do I need this? You got a new house built for you? Like specifically for you? You could design your own like secret hideouts and everything? That sounds awesome. It also sounds expensive. Maybe that's not so awesome then. For the family, well, I mean, did you get like your own corner of the house? Did you get your own like secret James Bond like hideout? Did you get a bat cave? You had no say in. Oh, that. You couldn't even have like a manhole like somewhere, just like a little basement entrance. When I was little, my dad was a landscaper or whatever. I don't remember what it was. But I remember he told us that he was gonna get a house built for us, or he was gonna build a house for us, and I was like all excited, like, oh, I want to have a room here, and I wanted to have like a window, like a rocket ship, and never happened. I mean, you had no say in it in the beginning, but who's gonna stop you in digging a cave out now? Just get a shovel. Who will stop you? You'll have a shovel. You don't stop a man with a shovel. Are people dying up there? Combining these VODs is gonna be a nightmare. I can feel it. Oh no! Oh, he's like backed up against the bridge. Oh, he's kicking his butt. Did he parry me? I think you should be careful to not say anything that ends up making me sound like an ass in front of your friends. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you sound bad. Maybe it's just because our sense of humor in a group is different than when I'm like streaming alone. But I was just messing around a bit. I didn't mean to offend you. If I did, then I'm really sorry. If anything, I was trying more to mess with my friend than you. But if I had like indirect consequences to that, then I'm really sorry. I guess I'll learn. I'll learn to be a proper boy. I'll learn to behave myself. Alright, since today I've dropped any frames yet. Oh, he's still fighting. Kind of. Whatever. Hey, friend. Oh. Could you not do that, please? Alright, out of there. Oh, what? Where'd you come from? Why, was it all the noodles? You know, to be honest, I've been eating noodles really late recently. I don't know why, but it hasn't been affecting my sleeping much, but maybe you can contribute to like science so that nobody else has this issue. Why don't you go ahead and tell me what you think? This isn't gonna work. Okay. There's a shrine down there. How did I miss that? That goblin's still there. Dude, there's treasure down there. Let's go get that. Ah, it's just jewels. The day I kind of went back to bed early. Oh, you messed up your sleeping schedule? Yeah, that'll do it. I think that's a common issue for a lot of people. It's like, you get used to going to sleep like at a certain time, or staying up late, and then you just can't undo it. And that happens to me, especially during like the summer, when it's like I have less obligations. Like, sometimes I don't sleep till like 4 in the morning. Been taking like a week or two to recover. Well, didn't even need to get used to it. It's kind of hard to fix though, right? Like when you mess up your sleeping schedule. Because like, well, if you go to bed early, it's like, well, you're just gonna lie in bed and you can't sleep. I think what people try to do is they try to pull an all-nighter and then like don't sleep until like the next day when they should normally sleep. I don't know. Usually I'll just be tired for a couple of days and then it resolves itself. How can you see me? You can't see me, there's a box in the way. Aw, man, it was so close. Alright, Peach or Barf. Let's see. Will it be good? Ah. I don't know why. It tastes like the barf of an Asian man that only eats ramen noodles. And you can hide what very well? Oh, Waldo. I mean, that would be fine. That'd be great. But if you forgot, and this is a naked run, Link can't. Okay, Link, what you doing? Oh, there's the stanky leg that we love so much. There's look at that. This one's even stankier. Look at that. Yeah. Look, Link meets Link. This is an alternate reality where he's wearing clothes. Why did I hear stable music? You telling me the stable is right here next to all this chaos? Call it urban camouflage. I need like 30 other people to like just be a crowd around me, and then no one will see me. Oh, there's the X. X marks the rip. Alright, I still have that ancient... No, I don't have it. Never mind. I used it on a Guardian Scout and lost it. That was cheating. Oh! Why is he a cheater? Run, Link, run. What do I do? Eat, Link. You must feast. What does XSplit have that OBS doesn't? I don't know, to be honest. To be honest, the only reason I use XSplit is because XSplit is expensive, and I have like 2 free years of it because I built my own computer, and apparently the motherboard that I bought, MSI or whatever, it has like a partnership with XSplit. So when I bought it, I got a free year of XSplit, and when I bought my webcam, hello. When I bought my webcam, it came with another free 6 months of XSplit, or 3 months, whatever. And when I bought my microphone, it came with another free 3 months of XSplit. So I have all these, and when I bought something off Humble Bundle, it came with 3 months of XSplit. So I have a year backlogged of XSplit, just ready to be wasted. I hear people love OBS because it's free and it does some great stuff, but I mean, I already kind of have XSplit, so might as well use it, right? Unless OBS is that much better, then it's like I already got XSplit, I already kind of know the ins and out of it. I mean, there must be a reason why some people are willing to pay for it, right? We'll see. Maybe in a couple of years, if I don't like acquire more free use of XSplit, I'll check out OBS. I think I actually have OBS installed. Never used it though. And you know, if it's that good, then maybe I'll switch over. That is the main reason. The main reason is just like I have it. Why not use it, right? Do you use OBS? How does OBS work? You can do all the same stuff, all the overlays, all the micromanaging, all the local recordings and whatnot. I don't see why you wouldn't. Alright, that worked. You know what would be great right now? That climbing hat I have. Even if you got free time for it, once that time ends, if you don't continue paying for XSplit, then you gotta learn to use OBS and remake all of your layouts and everything. Well, I mean, all I have is really this one. This is the only layout I really have. The only special streams I do are That's Beans. Well, so far. Maybe when I do my deaf, dumb, and blind run of Rhythm Heaven. Oh no, it's gonna start raining. Hurry, Link. Link? Link, god damn it. Alright, time to put away the metal weapons. Basically all of them. What? What? What's electric? These boxes? Jesus. I mean, let's see, how much is 3 months of XSplit cost? Because you know what I could do? I could just keep buying these webcams, keeping the XSplit, and then selling them. This webcam was pretty cheap. I don't know, I'm thinking sometime between now and the next 2 years, I'll probably do like an upgrade to my computer. And who knows, maybe I'll get more XSplit. XSplit is like those butterscotch candies that you never buy, nor do you ever see them at the store, but they always just show up at your house. And that's what XSplit is to me. It has to have something really good that makes it worth using over OBS, otherwise why would anyone use it? I just don't know what those things are, lol. There's probably some good things. I mean, I can't really name them because, you know, I've never used OBS, so I don't know what OBS has as a basis. Let's go ahead and save here, how about it? But I have no major issues with it. The main issue is just that my streams are kind of bad, like in quality. And that's probably fixable. If not, then I just have to downgrade my streams a little bit. Did he miss me? Did he not see me? That's perfect. Run. Alright, what is this? What's this spunk? 3 months license is $8.32. So 3 months is that. It's probably a discount to get lifetime or a longer. I don't know. Lifetime is probably going to be like $200, ain't it? You can buy webcams like that for less than $25. You could, lol. Now I'll just buy and sell motherboards. How about it? Here you go, Kala Tower. This thing is gonna electrocute me if I keep using it. So let's proceed to keep using it. Is it cold up here? It's cold. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna do this tower if I'm dying. Link, please, get your pussy up there. Oh boy. Why is it getting cold? Is it because it's raining? Where's the warm spot? Link, calm down. Ah, lordy. Yeah, let's drink a fireproof potion. Actually, no, we got these things. No, wait, no, that makes it warmer. I mean, that's good for warm weather. Lifetime $199 is a promotion, so normally it's probably way. They've had that promotion for like 3 years now. Not 3 years, but probably more like 6 months. I don't know, maybe they're just trying to make it sound specialer. So people are more coerced into buying it. Special order, that's a word, right? Let's get an omelet. Alright, well maybe we can hurry through this before we run out of food. Oh, I'm not cold anymore. Probably could have stopped raining. Did someone see me? Oh! Where are you? It came from over here, right? I think I see him. Maybe not. I tend to stick to free software a little, but I paid for legit license for Connectly. I mean, I used some free stuff. Well, the thing is that I too like to stick to free software. The thing is that this stuff is free to me, but not free to most people. Link. I mean, so far it's free to me. Like when I was using my, I guess it depends on how much I care about it. Like when I was using my, my film editor software for making my first highlight, which is my Quiplash highlight, which I don't recommend watching because it's pretty bad unless you like racist humor. Because that's what the chat was bringing to the table, and I just had to kind of roll with it. But I went around looking for free stuff. I ended up using a software that some guy just made like in 5 minutes, and he put it online for everyone to use for free. Nah, that's not true. He probably spent a lot of time working hard on it. But yeah, I just used the free stuff, like this free thing I found online. It wasn't that great, but I used it. But recently I bought, what is it? Filmora Wondershare. And that works pretty alright so far for my death reel. Let's make me fast. Okay, I think I know what I gotta do here. I don't know if I have the stamina for it though. Let's check it out. Actually, no, let's get rid of this guy first. He's not gonna die. Let's just do that. He can't do anything. He doesn't have a bow. What's Connectly? I don't know what that is. Command line set up Wi-Fi, internet sharing via command line and stuff, but that's hard to learn and annoying to use. It's like programming? You're using programming software to stream? Shit, I could get into that. I love programming. Alright. I see how it is. I would very much like your stuff. You can have this shield. I'll take the other one. Oh, I still need that board. Where'd that board go? There it is. Can I reach it? I can't reach it. Not Connectly. Connectify. Connectify. That sounds like a boy. That sounds like a boy band. Connectify. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Did I get it right? That still sounds like a boy band. Pepsi, join the conversation. Connectify. Once you turn your computer into a Wi-Fi access point, and you can share your internet through it. I don't have like Wi-Fi receivers or anything on my computer. I never installed those. so it's not really important to me, nor do I want to share it with anyone else because I worked really hard on it, setting this stuff up. Worked really hard. I bought one thing off Amazon. I mean, what I have connects to my computer and to my Switch, and that's all I really need if I need Wi-Fi on it. Although, I don't think my internet's very good, because if I use them both at the same time, then I start getting issues with one or the other. Or both. I don't know, maybe that's not your 3DS. Maybe my 3DS took forever to download anything. Like, just the other day, I downloaded a Kirby 3D Blast or whatever it was. And that took like an hour. But I just set it down and it continues doing whatever it's doing. Computer could though. And the only real option is share computer connectivity wirelessly with your 3DS connects the computer instead. It's not a question taking forever to download. It's a question I can't connect. Oh, alright. Don't they also have those, is Connectify free? Is that a free thing you can download? Because I know there's like those, Wi-Fi range extenders that also can work pretty well. Well, they can. They don't always, but they can. Yeah, my laptop, I don't know, I guess I don't have too many issues with my internet. Where's that shrine I saw earlier? I want to mark it. There it is. But for now, we're going to the maze. Oh, look at that swirl over there. I bought one of those, whatchamacallit, Wi-Fi receivers that you just kind of plug into the USB. Never worked too well for me. So, I mean, if I want to use Wi-Fi or Connectify or Connectivity, then I'd probably have to get one of those installed. Are you able to play, like, online 3DS games now? Because remember when I used to try to play Smash with my friend, we'd always have horrible connection to the 3DS, and apparently that wasn't just my issue. At least, not for the Wii U. And for the Wii U, apparently online was atrocious. I'm surprised the people were in an uproar, because it's supposed to be like an online fighting. Well, I guess maybe not online fighting game. Maybe it could just be like a friend party fighting game. Could you guys not? I like their bone physics when they fall apart. It's a lot of fun. Connectify has a free version, but it limits what you can do a little bit. Like, it puts Connectify in the front of your access point name, and you can't remove it. And a few other features that aren't available. None of that stuff is really required for using the program. That really all it does is use built-in stuff in Windows Microsoft put in. That's kind of shitty, don't you think? I mean, not that what it does, just kind of like putting your name in front of someone's router. Like, what are you trying to advertise yourself? It's like, if you're using me for free, I'm gonna get some sort of money out of you. Advertise my thing on your access, with your Wi-Fi access name. Deactivate it. All free, but it's in command line base. Alright, well, as long as it's free, that sounds pretty good. Especially if that stuff's not built in. You'd think that'd be built in with most, like, standard Microsoft UI or whatever it is. Connectify has a really convenient UI. You seem to really like Connectify. I mean, I probably won't look too deep into it, because even if I could use it, I probably wouldn't need to, nor would I be able to. Because I don't have a Wi-Fi chip on my computer. I think my internet works well for the most part. Anything that doesn't work well on Ethernet, or on internet rather, I can just use Ethernet for. Are you secretly like the co-founder of Connectify? Are you trying to advertise to me, bro? You wrote like 20 lines talking about Connectify. How about I try... There. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if like streamers just started like advertising to you? That'd get me so upset if like streamers, like just watching a streamer and he's like talking about like, oh, Connectify is great. I feel like that would really enrage me. I'd probably have to cool off with a nice, fresh, cold glass of Pepsi Cola. Perfect for summer weather. Alright, I get it. It's a shrine. I see it. How do you know so much about Connectify? Did your account get taken over by a bot? What happened? You sound like a spokesperson. Maybe I should check out Connectify. You seem to love it so much. Maybe it'll make my life better without even having to use it. Maybe just having it on my computer would make me feel happy, because I look at it like, wow, what an amazing piece of technology. No, it's perfectly fine. If you really like it, that's perfectly fine. Enjoy it. But I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Sorry, it's probably me. It's probably me just being stupid. But yeah, Connectify. I don't know. Maybe it's because every time I read that, I think of like One Direction, but with like a lightning bolt across her chest, like Connectify. What other great? Okay, we talked about OBS. We talked about Connectify. What other great pieces of technology are out there? Steam's pretty good. Discord. Do you use Discord? Discord is pretty great. If you want to talk about Discord, we can talk about Discord. Oh no, Discord is going to become obsolete as soon as Nintendo releases Nintendo Online. They're going to revolutionize the talking to your friend on a phone. Yeah, Discord is pretty good. How much do you know about Discord? Can I connect to that via Wi-Fi? I actually do use Discord fairly large amount throughout my day. Like whether I'm gonna play like Overwatch and I want to talk to my friends, or even if I'm streaming. When I did my my Quiplash stream, I had some viewers on the stream talking with us. It was kind of shitty because I was streaming the game not only to Twitch but also to my friends through Skype, and we were talking to them, yet they didn't know what was going on half the time because they haven't seen it on stream yet. Maybe I'll do another viewer interaction stream with Discord at some point. They seem to draw in a lot of viewers, but not really repetitive viewers. Like they kind of just came for the stream and then left. Have you ever played any of the Jackbox Party Pack games at all? I think they're pretty fun, but also it depends on who you're playing with. Like I to be honest, I wouldn't really want them back, cause I know it'd be all like racial slurs and like rape jokes. Haven't heard of it. Oh man, Amaka, we should do that sometime. Basically, what it is, it's like you just need an app. Just go on. You don't even need an app. You just need to go on your web browser on your phone or your computer or whatever, and go to jackbox.tv, and then I would play the game, and you'd be able to connect to my game and give your own answers to like quiz questions or like fill in the blank answers. It's a lot of fun, to be honest, as long as it doesn't get too wild. I did it with my friends a while back. Maybe I can set it up to do it again. It sounds like a lot of fun. You can probably even watch someone else streaming it right now. You'd be able to get in on their game. Yeah, I'm stalking you.
Wow.
Yeah, like what Quiplash is it's one of the Jackbox Party Pack games. Basically, it's like it asks you a question like, "Oh, what's the best flavor of jelly bean?" And you, like, two people would get that question. They both give their own answer. Like, I would be like, you know, grape juice, and you'd be like, oh, dog food. And then it would show everyone the question, and then you just vote on which you think is the best. And it's a lot more fun than I'm probably making it sound. I'm really bad at explaining things. I don't know. I guess it also depends on the kind of person you are. It is a lot of effort to set up, though, especially if I'm going to be streaming it with other friends, like on Discord while I'm doing it. It was really hectic last time I had to do that. Probably didn't help that it was like my first stream in a long while. Oh, hey, friend. Yeah. Eh? Doesn't seem like it would interest you? Alright, I was gonna go to the maze, but what's this? Door closed behind me. Oh, these are like divine beasts. Oh, I know what this is. Why do I not remember this? I should remember this. It's... Hey, you. What are you doing there? That really hurt my throat. I'm getting old. Indeed. The mat. Is there a key under the mat? Are you the one called Link? No. That's too bad. If you were a legendary Link, there would be something important I need to tell you. But how can I determine the full certainty without whether or not you are a true hero? Yes, how indeed? Yes. You can show me your wounds where your body suffered 1,000 years ago. That would prove you're truly Link. Okay. You want me to take a picture of it and show you? Look at those wounds. Yep, that's a fennec, bro. Yes. Yes, the number of scars in your body, just as I remembered. Most seem to have healed, but they do line up with the scars I know you got during the Great Calamity 100 years ago. Yes, I am the real Link. You're the lead guardian researcher and director of the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Dr. Robotnik! In any case, I really am impressed that you made it all the way out this... Really? This is what you're impressed with? I met a child. You're not impressed with the fact that I have, like, you know, slain thousands of beasts, killed a Lionel, you know, saved the divine beast? You just... Okay, fine then. Tell me. You don't have to. Yes, I see. In that case... Yes, I am part of the Sheikah. Let's do it, Robbie. You and I. That is correct. That's not the wrong answer. Alright, yeah, I need the blue... I need the blue flame for this. But I think we're just gonna go straight to the maze if we can. And then we'll probably finish off with that. There's no going back from this. Oh, there's a drone. That's kind of like a Lionel, huh? Oh, there's multiple drones. I don't like that very much. The wind's like blowing me back. Hopefully I make it. Oh, don't start. Alright, one stamina wheel gone. I think we can make it. Lamy Labyrinth Island. It's an island. Yeah, I guess. You who have reached this point, proceed onward through the maze and you will receive a reward. You like Skittles? Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the shrine sensor. Trial of the Labyrinth. Okay, this is a trial. Fun trial. Don't tell me it's greatly damaged. Oh boy. Whew. Is he still looking for me? He really lost his way. Alright. Oh. Think we just climb our way up there? I mean, maybe I could just climb my way up here. Granted, the guardians don't see me. No. I was so close though. Wait, did he stop seeing me? I probably could have made it. He got stuck. I'm so tired. And now it's raining, so I can't cheese it anymore. God darn it. Let's go this way. Okay, let's not go that way. Alright, well there's that. My I supposed to use this for something? Alright, what's the dealio here? How am I supposed to figure this out? I think of all these mazes, I just kind of like accidentally found my way. I'm getting farther away from the center I'm seeing on the map there. I feel like these blocks are telling me something. I feel like the blocks are like, hey, come this way, jerk. Maybe not entirely. There's a lot of storm happening out there. Or I guess in here, as it would be. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go. Hey! Okay. Yeah. Alright, I got a couple torches, I think. I could... Oh no, I'm back where I started. Yep, I guess that's why they call it a labyrinth, huh? Oh, those guardians are still gonna be out there. Run, Link! Link, what are you doing? You walk in circles, and then you want to play with the Guardian. Link, you get your bussy out of there. Welcome back, Amako. I spent like 10 minutes in this maze, trying to find out wherever the entrance is. And I end up back where I started. I guess that's why they call it a maze. It's kind of amazing how that works, huh? They don't even call it a maze, they call it a labyrinth. I'm supposed to get lost. Is there any... Okay, well that's... Oh, hey boy. Hey big boy. Do you think that was a sign? Do you think that was a sign that there's something good in here? I don't think so. I think that's just a trap. Probably set by that Lionel that's just waiting in here to jump on poor little Link. Well, any suggestions? Should I get good? How do you normally solve mazes? You just kind of follow the right side and eventually you get in the middle, right? I don't know if that'll quite work for this. What? You can't fit in this narrow corridor. Sucker. Let's try it this way. I don't know if this is where I went in the beginning. Oh, lordy lord. I like how it plays the same music as the Lost Woods. If I were the correct entrance of a maze, where would I be? I'd be where you'd least expect me to be. Let's see, where do you think the entrance... The entrance is probably either here or here. So if I want to get in there, I gotta go... Well, how does one get in here? I gotta go... Oh, you know what? There's like little caves in the wall. Okay, there's like little caves in the walls that you can't quite see on the map. So it's intentionally misleading me. I'm walking back and forth. This is a disaster. I do think I can do this though. As the famous words of Parappa the Rappa, you just gotta believe. Let's try going the other way around. Hopefully that guardian won't see me. So I think I got on this topic before, Amako. And I thought you were interested in like mainly retro games, but apparently that isn't true. You like some modern games too. What games are you into? I've only ever seen you play those retro-looking ones. I'm not sure they're retro anymore because who knows anymore, right? They're making games that look retro. They're making games that don't look retro but are retro. I don't know. You said you wouldn't want to play a game like this. Alright, this looks promising. I don't want to waste this. Let's go ahead and... let's use this. I mean, I have a 3DS. That's not retro. But what games do you play on the 3DS? If you only play like Mario Kart for the NES, then I'm not trying to insult you if that's the vibe I'm giving. I'm just genuinely curious, cause I mean I don't know what kind of games you play. This isn't working. There we go. Oh yeah, the PSP. Isn't that like the PSP is really good for like JRPGs, wasn't it? Like that's why people really liked it. Am I wrong there? I know people thought it was gonna compete really well with the 3DS when it first launched, but that maybe wasn't exactly the case. Look at this beauty. But apparently it was really good for it had a bunch of JRPG games, as far as I know. Again, I still don't know what like an RPG defines. I always thought it was like turn-based games. But that's apparently not the case. And J that just means Japanese, right? Japanese RPGs. I mean, the PSP was like better than the 3DS, right? Like performance-wise, like I could do more with the hardware than a 3DS could. Maybe it wasn't exactly better, like, you know, overall, because you know that's subjective. That's based on your opinion, but I thought maybe there's just a lot more people could do with it. So there's might be some really incredible gems in the PSP that I don't know about. I think I had a PSP for a short time. I don't remember how young was I? When did the PSP come out? I think I got one around the time it came out. Oh god, how old is the PSP? I got Pokemon, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, 3DA, Link Between Worlds. That was good, Link Between Worlds. Luigi Mansion 2, I also like that one. Mario Kart 7 is good too. Super Mario 3D Land, I like that. New Super Mario Bros. 2, Yoshi's New Island. I heard not so great things about that. Hey look, we got another piece of clothing that we can sell. Professor Layton. Is that like detective stuff? I don't know too much about Professor Layton. No, didn't he have a crossover with Phoenix Wright? Ace Attorney, whatever it is? You haven't tried it yet? I heard not so great things about it, but I never played it, so I'm not probably the best one to give a good judgment of it. But I don't know, maybe you like it. It's a puzzle game. Oh, it's a puzzle game. Like, what are we talking about here? Like slide puzzles or maze, or is it just like any puzzle would do? It's like Brain Age, which is anything. And yes, I played some. I think I've only played one Phoenix Wright game. I don't. What was it? Dual Destinies? I think that's the only one I never finished it. I think I'm still playing it. I think I got to the trial where it was like two astronauts, one of them got murdered, and you gotta figure out who done it. Got a bunch more modern games on Steam. What's this? Travel Medallion. I have no clue what this is. A mysterious tool was made using forgotten ancient technology. Placing it by opening your pouch and registering your current location as a travel gate. Oh, so it's like you can fast travel to anywhere you want. Oh, that's one of the new stuff. That makes sense why I've never seen it. Also, this room doesn't look like one I want to be in. This room is scary. More clothing, great. Oh. Oh! Link. Aside from 3DS games, World of Warcraft is probably the only other non-recent, non-retro game that I play regularly. World of Warcraft. I've never played World of Warcraft. Wasn't that game like used to launder money? Or maybe what was it, like farming gold or something? Alright, here we go. Another spin, another bean. Alright, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and just pop that in. Toothpaste. Great, even when it is bad, it's still pretty good. You're playing Cave Story earlier, right? That's not too retro. I mean, it looks retro, but it's not too retro. You hear that they're releasing like a $30 version for the Nintendo Switch? Okay, what a great point to respawn me, huh? Oh! Can you imagine just another bean? Because of that. I never played Cave Story, but I heard you could download it for free. And if I can get it for free, I'm not going to spend $30 on it. I'm sorry. Cave Story for 2004. When Cave Story came out, I was 7. 6 or 7. So yeah, I don't know too much about Cave Story. Maybe that is retro. You bought it like 3 times. Is it that good of a game? I mean, I heard it was great. But I also heard a lot of people don't want to spend $30 on it when you can get it for free. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff out of it, I think. Isn't there like a new mode, maybe? New characters? New multiplayer or something? Wasn't there a version on the 3DS that was like super hard to get? I don't know. Again, I don't know much about Cave Story. Cave Story kind of fell in that same range as like Shovel Knight did for me. Where it's like just so many people were talking about it that I just like decided I didn't want to be a part of it for some reason. I ask as many times as it takes. Isn't Master Koga really dreamy? He's got a dumb belly. A dumb belly? You filth! You have no appreciation for true beauty. I'll take your life. They really like Master Koga. I really want to show you the Yiga clan stuff. Maybe I'll do that once my Bean stream is done. So was that a girl or a guy? DSiWare version on 3DS. Then I bought the actual 3DS eShop version, and that came out. And then I bought Cave Story Plus on Steam. Will you be getting a Nintendo Switch and then buying it on the Nintendo Switch? You should get like a PS4 and like an Xbox One and get it on those. Then you can just have all of them. There will never be a moment when you don't have Cave Story. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, I bought Binding of Isaac a lot. I bought it like 3 times. I bought it on whatchamacallit. I bought it on the 3DS first because I didn't have a PC then. So I bought it on the 3DS, and I loved it on the 3DS, but it was really shitty. Like it didn't work. To this day, if I try to play it, there's still a chance that it will just crash. And I'm really upset they never fixed it. That really soured me on them. But I also bought it for my little brother's PlayStation, and I bought it for my computer. And now I'm like, you know what? They don't deserve any more of my money. Until they fix the 3DS version, I'm not going to buy another version. You know what? I'll tell you an interesting thing right now. I think The Binding of Isaac's a bad game. I think it's genuinely, like, for what a game should be, it's bad. I don't think it plays well. I don't think it's fair. I don't think that it's balanced in any way. I don't think that... For all the things that I think a game should be, I think The Binding of Isaac is bad. Yet, I couldn't stop playing it. That's my #1 played game on Steam. Like, I don't think it's a good game, but for some reason, they must be doing something right. Because I played it for like 100 hours. Maybe, I don't know. Like a combination between like, the game's unfair, there's that. And then there's impossible achievements that you've got to basically devote your life to the game if you want to accomplish. There's grotesque humor, where like, where's the sophistication behind that? I mean, I guess if that's what you're into, perfectly fine. I guess it makes for a good art style. I don't know. Maybe that's nitpicky if I do that. But for like mechanic wise, I think the game's pretty bad. But I mean, I played it a lot, so I mean, should I really judge? Your most played game is Shovel Knight. Did you try to get all the achievements on it? I know there's one like don't take any damage for entire run or don't die for entire run. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I've played Shovel Knight and what was it? Spectre of Torment and Plague of Shadows or something like that. Yeah, I got it for the 3DS a while ago. I think it's a lot of fun. Whether it deserved the hype that it got. Yeah, probably. It didn't get that much hype, but it got some. Alright, well we did the maze. That's kind of where I was planning to wrap it up. What else have we got? I guess what I could do in future streams before the Rito stuff. I know I'll probably do the Rito next. I'll probably farm to get some potions. And then we can explore the rest of the map and get all the towers. How does that sound? I think that sounds like a good idea to me. But I'm definitely going to need a lot of potions. Alright, let's do one last dumb thing. How about it? Let's find something dumb and let's do it. Um, how do you feel about like Nintendo 64 era stuff? Like, did you like Mario 64, Banjo Kazooie, the original Luigi's Mansion? That was GameCube, wasn't it? Because I was wondering about Ukulele. I know a lot of people are really upset with that game, but a lot of people praised it. And I was thinking, I never played Banjo Kazooie, I never played DK64, I never played any of those like collectathon games. I was like, maybe I should pick one up. Zero third-party support? Yeah, I think that's an issue with a lot of Nintendo consoles. I think that's why they tried really early on to swoop all the indies, all the indie developers, so that they would have a market for a while. That's probably a big reason why the Wii U failed too. It didn't have that much third party support. It has some pretty great games in my opinion. I liked all the Nintendo stuff on it, but no third party and like no like advertisements. That'll kill a system. It's a shame Rare got bought out by Microsoft, huh? I heard they basically ruined everything that Rare was. Like they ruined Banjo-Kazooie, they like ruined Conker. They just tossed the other titles they didn't care about. It's nice to see some of them like, trying to branch off and get back to their golden days working on games like Ukulele, even if they didn't do too well. I don't know, I mean, don't know if they did well. They probably did great, to be honest, on sales, but it seemed like a lot of people weren't happy. And it was just like simple things, like the camera's not good. So you could probably easily fix that. If it's like the game's boring and plays bad, and it's like, oh, maybe that's a little bit harder to fix. Shovel Knight was in Ukulele, if I remember. There's like a cameo of Shovel Knight in there. I don't think he did anything, but he was in there. Maybe that'll interest you. I don't see the need to mash up like all the indie stuff together. Like, weren't there a couple other games where it's like all the characters are just characters from other... Oh, where'd you come from? It's like just cameo appearance. I never really understood it. It's like, okay, is it canon that Mario and Sonic are in the same universe? Is that canon now? What am I supposed to take from that? No, they just meld for the Olympic Games. Every 4 years, the planets align, and Sonic joins Mario and forces to beat Japan at the Olympic Games, even though they're both like probably based in Japan. Look at that. I don't have any more pins. Dog. Oh. I'm gonna get electrocuted. Here, guy, you want a shield? I'll give you a shield, bro. That's pretty great. Hey dog, how's it going? This dog's gonna need a bath. I like music games because they got good replayability. You talking about like maybe Rhythm Heaven? I love Rhythm Heaven. Heck, I even played games like Final Fantasy Curtain Call or whatever it was. I played games like I even played Hatsune Miku. I love rhythm games. There was one from Japan. What was it? It's like a drum beat thing. Like the mascot was like a drum barrel. That one I wanted to play, but I don't think it ever got localized. And I also want to play the original Game Boy Rhythm Heaven or Rhythm Paradise or whatever it was called in Japan. Have a lot of music on it and just play the same songs. Have you played, what's it called? What's it called? Necro Dancer? Curse of the Necro Dancer, whatever? That's a game where you can, you play to the rhythm of music, and you can even input your own song, and that's the level music, and you gotta play to the rhythm of that while fighting monsters and collecting items and stuff. And it's 8-bit, if that interests you. Jam with the band and the DS. I never owned a DS. My first handheld was a Game Boy Advance SP. That's the one with the backlight. And I remember for like Christmas, my little brother got a DS, and I didn't get any. I didn't get anything. He got a DS, but because I had a, what was it? I don't remember. I think I got a Wii for my birthday, and they're like, okay, well, you got a Wii, so you don't get anything new. Your little brother gets a DS. But what was really messed up is at the time, I think I got a PSP for Christmas, and I was like, I want a Wii for my birthday. You're like, but you got a PSP for Christmas. But I was like, I want a Wii for my birthday. If you can't, you know. And they're like, fine, but you gotta. But the day when my birthday came and I got my Wii, you gotta give your PSP to your brother, or you can't have the Wii. Like, well, what? It's like, yeah, he deserves something too. But I was like, but it's my birthday. Why can't I just have a gift? And they're like, no, he gets the Wii or he gets the PSP. You choose. So I gave him my PSP. And then on Christmas, they're like, we got him a DS. I was like, wait, what? Why didn't I get one? It's like, well, because you got a Wii for your birthday. Something like that. So yeah, I have never heard Jam with the band on the DS. Have you heard of... Oh man, I forgot what it was called. Like Face Fighters or Picture Fighters or whatever it was. Photo Dojo on the DS. That's something me and my friend played. If you don't know what it was a good game. Jam with the band. Oh man, but Photo Dojo, what it was is you took pictures of you and whoever else in various poses, and it used those pictures to put you in the game, and you'd fight. It was so bad, but I loved it. Over 60 instruments available. It uses MIDI music. What are you gonna do with 60 instruments? I can't learn to play 60 instruments. I haven't even finished learning how to play my synthesizer. Let's see. What do I remember? Yeah, I don't remember how to play it. I used to know how to play Smash Mouth All-Star on the synth, but I forgot. On the D-pad, A, B, X, Y. Oh, it's like Dance Dance Revolution or like Tap Tap Revolution or whatever it was. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. They mostly all work the same, it's just a different sound. That actually does sound like a lot of fun. That kind of it was it. Oh, you probably won't know. I don't know. You probably didn't play Splatoon, but they had a thing in Splatoon called Squid Beats, where basically it's like a scrolling like you know ABXY, and you gotta press it in tune with when it shows up, and you can pick like different songs to play. Yeah. Well, actually, that sounds more like a Hatsu Miku to me. Maybe I'll get Hatsu Miku for Steam and play it on stream. Although it might be poison if you don't like anime games. Not much of an anime fan. Well, I mean, like, by anime fan, I mean just anime visuals. No, fairy, come back! I mean, like, anime visuals and, like, Japanese lyrics. Other than that, it's just a rhythm game. Yeah, I'm actually not a big anime fan. Ask any of my friends, I will not watch their animes with them. I mean, I've tried. I've given it a fair shot. I just can't get into it. Okay. This might be our dumb thing for the day. Maybe not. I gotta focus fire on one of them. Never mind. Treat anime way same way I treat any TV show. Is it good? If yes, then I'll watch it. Well, I mean, yeah. I treat Hatsumiku like I treat any other rhythm game. Is it good? Yes, then I play it. Alright, coconut or spoiled milk. I'm actually dreading this one because I haven't had spoiled milk yet. So that must mean that the ratio's off, isn't it? There's probably like a 70% chance of this being spoiled milk. Alright, here we go. Okay, wow. That might be the worst one yet. Yeah. Maybe that's not. I thought I've seen the worst of it. Apparently not. Oh God! This one makes my breath stink so bad. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, the new worst one is spoiled milk. I thought it was dog food, and I thought dead fish was tied with it. Oh God, my breath smells so bad. It's spoiled milk. That's the worst one. Oh God. Now I have something. I trusted the white ones. They were always coconut. They deceived me. Usually when someone's listening to music, like any music, I don't like to watch, to be honest. Because I feel like if you're listening to music, like that's where your attention is, right? It's like, I don't want to focus on music while I'm like streaming and also like chatting with people. I'd rather keep it simple. Is there a torch here? There's no torch here. I can't do this. I mean, I could use my weapons until I run out, but that'd be bad. I don't know, you want me to put on some choice music? You know, just to keep us, you know, company. I'm going to get content claimed by Nintendo anyway, so it's not like I'm going to make any money off this. Me make money from a stream? In my dreams. Not even in my dreams, I don't give a shit. That's why you use video game soundtracks? Well, yeah, video game soundtracks are they're like designed to keep you focused on the game and whatnot. Yeah, I got some choice music for us right here. I'm sorry, but I generally like that song. It's from Monster Hunter. Yep, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I subjected you to that. But I genuinely like that song. My music is my music, really, and I won't make people have to listen to it and watch my stream because a lot of people wouldn't even like my music anyway. But I mean, anyone who wants to watch a link from the past with like 8-bit and 16-bit music to an extent, so that's a safe bet, and let me listen to some weird varied stuff. I feel like it would be a good thing to let viewers decide what music to play. I mean, I genuinely don't like the idea of got my breath really stinks. I genuinely don't like the idea that playing music while I'm streaming, especially if a game already has music. But what I was thinking of doing recently, because I like to draw and I want to get better at drawing, was I was thinking maybe I should stream just some like doodles and stuff. I already had a name for it. I was gonna call it Triple D, Dinner, Doodles, and Douchebags, where where he's like, you know, we can just have like during lunchtime, whatever, if I'm eating, whatever, I can do some doodles, maybe talk to some friends and just mess around. And I was thinking like maybe I could set up a thing where it's like, you know, viewers can decide what music just to have in the background for like funsies. I have a thing from Humble Bundle, which is like, it's called like, I don't remember what it was called, like Crazy Cat or something like that, where it's just an archive of like a million songs that you can play without getting copyrighted by anyone. I mean, yeah, no one really watched my streams until you showed up either. But I would like to be consistent. Do you think if you had a lot of people... Well, I mean, if nobody watches your streams, then why is it an issue to play whatever music you like? Well, I guess that would be an issue, especially for me, since I don't really listen to music. I kind of just listen to video game music anyway. This is my jam. Like, I would listen to, like, 3 hours of Breath of the Wild piano strums that occasionally happen every like 15 minutes. There it is. Oh yeah, that's my jam. The beat's about to drop in like 14 minutes. Oh really? Oh, that sounds really cool. Maybe I should look into, doing something for the viewer. I could definitely do more for the viewer. I don't really do anything right now. I kind of just have you there. I mean, there's Moobot. I don't remember the commands for Moobot, but there's an 8-ball. You can ask Moobot a question with exclamation point 8-ball. Oh, hey, big boy. Okay, this is our stupid thing for the night. We're gonna fight another Lionel. I don't have any good weapons. This is gonna go poorly. I'm gonna get in close before he can pull out his bow. Do you have a bow? Oh, this is a different kind of Lionel. This one has a sword and shield. No, I'm sorry. I won't do that again. It's my strongest weapon. It's this one, but I don't want to waste that one, so let's use this one. Oh, my bow broke. Yeah, use this one. Like I put in the script, like I said, I don't play any random music on stream, all 8-bit and 16-bit video game music, and only that when doing Zelda randomizer. Oh! He knocked me straight off. I had no stamina. But the rook's gone. I want a one-handed weapon, so I can have my shield out. It's not gonna last long though. Yep, well, there it goes. Oh man, I'm scared. Daruk left me. Oh my. Just burn alive, Link. No one will miss you. Except, you know, Zelda. Don't you dare. Fairy! No, Fairy, come back! fairy, you son of a gun. I was almost saved by the fairy. Maybe I should figure out how to do a Breath of the Wild randomizer. Let's see how much the line will show up after that. Buttered popcorn or rotten egg? Jesus Christ. Alright. I haven't got a good one in a while, have I? Yeah, this looks like it. Alright. Well, that's the first time I got buttered popcorn. It still actually tastes kind of bad because it's like heating up in my mouth. What is like the difference between 8-bit and like whatever 16-bit when it comes to music? You mean just from like 8-bit and 16-bit games, or is there actually like a bit limitation for music? Oh, so there's someone new in chat. I don't know if I said hi to you, but hello. Camista. If you can't tell what's going on, you don't know how to answer that? Well, you said all 8-bit and 16-bit video game music. Does that mean like there's types of video game music that have like bit limitations on them? Or just from like 8-bit or 16-bit games? Like could a 16-bit game have 8-bit music? Okay, there's my one. There goes my protection. I tried doing a backflip, but you can't do that when you have the bow out. Am I stupid? Nothing ever prevents SNES games from having 8-bit music, but you won't find any such games. I mean, fair enough. Oh, lordy lord. Come on. Berry blue or tooth? Okay. Here we go again. It was upset that I didn't get it last time, so it's gonna try to give it to me now. Damn you, bean gods. You betrayed me once again. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's rotten egg. They're fine. You know, I'm getting used to the beans. Did I make the counter go up? Did I change the counter? Should it be 40 now? I don't know if it should be at 40. You think 40 is a good place to stop? You think 40 deaths is a good stopping point? God, these beans, they suck. Think about it. You're like in a factory where you have the power to make these beans taste like anything you want them to. And these are the flavors you choose. Oh, those evil geniuses. I don't know if I made the counter go up. I'm really concerned. I don't want to get that wrong. I want people to be very sure that I've died 40 times. You killed the wolf. I mean, I've done that before too. Give me another chance. I didn't increase it. Okay. I'll go ahead and increase it. All right, let's see if that little intermission screwed me. You're electrocuted. You should drop your weapon. Oh, I had my bow out, so that wasted my protection. Oh, we almost got him down halfway. Is this one stronger than the last one we fought? Oh no, I missed. God damn it! I think that's a good stopping point, don't you think? We'll pick this up next time. I don't want to eat any more beans. Wow, 7 deaths tonight. We're on a roll with these deaths. Alright. The last one. This one is, well, they all been for you, but this one's especially for you. What? It's rigged. The system is rigged. Alright. This is moldy cheese. That's not the one I want. I want the buttered popcorn one. Jesus, I don't want either. But this is what my life has become at this point. Alright, let's see. Will it be good? Oh man, please end on a good omen. Please tell me this is buttered popcorn. I just can't catch a break. Oh, it's got a hint of like that Mexican candy that you like squeeze, like it's a tube and you kind of squeeze it and like the little hair comes out. I don't know why it tastes like that, but it has a hint of that in there. You know what I'm talking about? Do you ever eat Mexican candy? I mean, it's pretty good on its own, but when it's mixed in with rotten eggs. All right. Yes, I would like to quit. No, you never had those? You should try them, man. They're pretty good. It's like a chili. It's like a chili goo. Not quite goo. It's like a chili paste, maybe. Well, that's. Oh, I forgot. I forgot I put this in the BRB or the good night screen. Oh man, yeah. Just get rid of these. Here, I'll make a new screen for when I'm leaving off, and I want to say goodnight to everyone, all my faithful viewers. I don't know why it's making that noise. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. This is fantastic. All right, we'll have a good night pigeon up there. We'll have a good night kitty cat down here. Yeah, that's good. Oh, fantastic. No one will be upset with that. Make that the big one. And yeah, this is now our good night screen for when the day is done. I'm not going to stream anything else tonight. I don't have anything planned or set up. I mean, since we beat Kirby. What should I stream next? I'm thinking. I'm wondering what I should stream. I want to stream more. Because, you know, the more I stream, the more likely someone's going to show up to my stream and keep you company. But I can't just stream the same thing every day. I mean, as great as these beans are, I don't want to do that every day. I was thinking, what was I thinking? I was thinking Pikmin. Do you like Pikmin? I was thinking I'd do Pikmin 3. That was a pretty good game as far as I remember. I would have watched everything, but I didn't really want to just stop my stream just 15 minutes in. I didn't. You don't really know Pikmin? I think I should do a Pikmin stream. Pikmin's pretty great, in my opinion. Maybe not in yours, but in my opinion, I like Pikmin a lot. I think it's definitely a game worth watching at some point. I think I'll probably set that up sometime soon. And yeah, maybe I'll make a proper goodbye stream instead of screen rather. Instead of just using, you know, GIFs that I found in a 15-second Google search. But yeah. I think that sounds like a good thing to do. Alright, I'm gonna cut the YouTube stream there, so you watch it on YouTube. As always, have a good night. Take care. Don't let the bed bugs bite.